push clip because I haven't got it. So the start procedure is that you're supposed to sort yourselves out in the rolling start line, grid up to about 20, 30 feet between rows. So you should be close to getting there. And I think people did that okay up at the front of the field, but at the back of the field. So for those of you watching, you don't know what this is. This is a review video from Reddit Racing, Reddit Racing Association, the Spec Miata series. This is the second round. Race 1 at Sonoma Short, which is the next race. I think at this point the field was in the correct order. So while the start should have been something along the whole grid now is supposed to be getting double file, so I'm going to skip up to the front of the field because I think they had it pretty much figured out at this point. So here's Will, and just move that a little bit so I can change the camera position. Alright, so it actually looks like the front did not have it up to position. So here's Will, step on the side. I believe I had stated that the odd number of positions were meant to be the right side, so it's actually on the wrong side here. That's caused some confusion there. Wow, this is really close. The line, I'll switch to photo mode real quick. Here's the field, right? The line, the start finish line at Sonoma is right up here by that flag stand. I can't go that far ahead, but you can see. I'm going to move out to get a wider field of view here. The field is not even close to being gridded up. Just look at all these cars are all over the place. Here's Bacon, here's 52, I believe that's Cow. No one's even close. And you can see there's huge gaps between these guys. These guys are mostly gridded up here. I'm going to get out of photo mode now. I'm just going to go forward in slow motion. So just recap. We have Will, and we got Terminator. Have Most Wanted. You know, it's a little screwy. I'm just gonna go straight back now. Now the way this is meant to work is the field goes green at the line, right? I'm gonna open up telemetry, and they were instructed to hold, I believe, 40 miles per hour. So Will was actually going too slow. Field's a little bit more cleared up now. I'm just going to go through it. So actually, let's go through. Alright, so here's the start line. So right now the race is green. Okay? I'm going to go into photo mode again. Let's focus that up. Actually, let me change that. If you're trying to get a good image like this, set your shutter speed to 0 and your aperture to 0. That'll make your photos nice and clean. So let's see, row, sort of a row, sort of a row. Oh no, not in a row, not in a row, not in a row. Single car, 2 cars, he's too close. Now these guys are all trying to catch up because, you know, people didn't move. So let's look way back here now. Here's these two, they're in a row, he's not. And the back 4 are in a row. So the start was not good. So how can we rectify that in the future? If somebody notices that the field is not gridded up, just let me know and we'll slow everyone down. I believe someone tried to, but nobody at the front really slowed down. Hence the confusion that we're going to experience momentarily. Now let me tab back to the Reddit post-race thread. So here's the race start. This is Vassarnich's Spec. So here's race start. I'm going to get that queued up, but I'm not going to start it yet. And you can sort of see the confusion there. Now I think I have these pretty much synced up, so I'm going to show it from Will's point of view looking backwards because he's at the front and you can see everything, and then we'll go from there. Just going to get the camera back up. Now I'm going to do this with the triggers on the controller so I can control the entire speed of what's happening. Student driver, that's funny. Alright, so let's look and see what's going on here. And we're at the line. Okay. Now right now, the whole field should be going at 40 miles per hour. So let's jump back and see where the actual speed up started to happen. Popolac's at 41, that's close enough. Let's go back a little more. Skull shot, 42. Alright, we're pushing it now. Let's go to C-Tom. Now he's speeding. So C-Tom would normally, if the field was jumped up like this, that would be a penalty for a jump start. But as we can see going back, he's not even close to being overcutted up. And I think this probably happened coming into this corner. Let's see if we can determine if that's the case or not. Yep, so 45, so far back. And just holding speed, holding speed, holding speed, holding speed. Just so now watch what we do. Feel it. It does look crazy. Oh. Yeah, I can't really penalize the whole field for a botched start, but in the future, please try to maintain your distance and not have this issue occur again. Back to Will. So this corner, real quick. This is a tight corner, and the racing line, let me go to photo mode again. It's going to generally be, you want to ride this curb here, and you're going to shift down third, second, and you're going to put two wheels off and come around the corner. If you get a little bit too off here, you're going to ricochet over to this side. And if you shift down too early, you might over-rev the engine and spin off towards that Save Mart sign. Just things to keep in mind. So let's go back again, and we can immediately see lots of people are offline, and it's the race start. Now that's totally to be expected. Okay, pass up the inside for nav. That's fine. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna move back some cars now. Let's go back to Nevada because he seems like he's in the thick of it. Yep, there he is. Let's go back. Now, I can already hear some contact happening, so let's take a look. Here we have, I believe that is Grum. We have Corey in the 97, and we have Black. Let's see. Somebody breaks early. Smack. Okay, Bacon gets a little wide. Somebody, did he get tagged, or is he just turning into a... Okay, so 77, you shouldn't turn in when there's already a car there. It's never going to work. And there's a little contact. And he's already slightly out of shape. Black, some color. So in the future, when you're in a scenario that's super tight like traffic like this, if you're in the 77's position, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stay right behind where the 97 is, and just get through the corner first, because it's the first corner of a 14-lap race. You're not going to win the race in the first corner. And if you're Nevada, you don't do anything wrong here, and if you're Popolac, you're going to want to hit the 225 there. You're going to want to try to take away this grass so you can hold some more speed. Okay. Good avoidance from Popolac to not hit Bacon and turn back in. Okay, now I see somebody sideways, so let's go back and look. This happened behind Hades. One more. And I'm going to watch this from the perspective of C-Tom, because he's right in it. So right in front of C-Tom's Wadsey, we have Haiti, the Allied Forces car on the left, Kiwi in the 17, and then behind, let me use the cursor here, 86. How am I? Right there, and then we have top right there. All right, so there's plenty of people here. I'm gonna zoom hell. What happened? Looks like Haiti is gonna break. Oh no, Ozzy got tagged. Question is how? So there's a stack up in front, following that little incident I went over with that earlier. You see brake lights. So at this point, here, let's go in photo mode again. We can see that there's contact, or at least there was contact, and there's contact here. So the 21, which is Axel, the 69, which is Haters, and the 6, which is Wadzi, have all hit each other. Here's Haiti, really close, and here's Kiwi, and C-Tom's right behind it. Now I'm going to advance this forward slightly. And you can see Wadzi just gets hit from C-Tom, because he has nowhere to go. I'm going to show you this at full speed now. So imagine that you're C-Tom and you see this in front of you. He's already on the brakes, so there's no malicious intent there. That's just unfortunate. And nobody's stunned, so there's no caution for that. But, you know, it's still not the best example of driving. Now here's Beck's version of the start. Let's skip to the head. Screen it. Beck's got another video of this, just an accordion effect there. Nice avoidance from Beck. Sees Wadzi spinning, hits the brakes, and he only tags his way. So that's a reasonable response from Beck. There's me going from the orange car, and it's all hunky dory. Thank you, Beck. Now where's this? Okay, this is the next part, so let's watch Beck's part and see what happens. So we check up a little bit. Beck capitalizes. Good pass from Beck. Try to get Garuda probably. Yep, he gets Garuda B's. Backs up. That's a got back. And there, that's supposed to work. Come on. Do it. At least 2 wheels on the curb. Alright, now there's a big stack up. I'm going to take a look at this momentarily. Oh god, yep. Somebody got tagged there. I believe it was top. Oh god. And that was Beck. So I'm going to analyze that in the replay. It's hard to do auto with this. But it looks like Beck just rammed into a stopped car. So let's move ahead a little. I'm going to change this up to Garuda, because he seems like, or no, I'm not going to do Garuda, I'm going to do Kiwi, because it looks like he has a pretty good view of this whole thing. Let's move ahead. Just a strong throw of these in there, who got knocked off. I can see that's Skull Shot who's got knocked off, I just want to see why. Okay, here's the 11. Or 11th place car, rather. So here's Skull Shot. What happens then? I think he just might have overcooked it. Yep, he just overcooked it. It's going to go off. Let's see how he rejoins the track. Yep, that's into this conditions. You're going to see Beck's car whizzing up the inside and the back there. Yeah, that's fine. NASCAR line was up. There's Beck, purple car in the back. I'm going to move the cursor. See this car right here? That's where he cut the track. And okay. Collision happened somewhere in this path. Alright. Now the braking point in the photo editor mode. This is a fast corner because you're coming out of this whole NASCAR section really quick, and you're trying to get the car straightened out around here. Now by the time you get to about this little light line, that's when people are going to tend to start to brake. And it looks like a few people were braking a little bit early here, which again, you're in traffic, you're trying to fend off people behind. That's to be anticipated, but I just want to illustrate what happens. You come along here, you cut in hard, like this guy's doing here, like Cal's doing. 2 wheels on the curb, like Most Wanted's doing, and a nice clean exit, like Terminator has. Easier when you're not in traffic. It can still be done in traffic, but it's a little more difficult. Now it looks like Haiti has locked up the brakes, and he's going to try with Boy Will, who's braking really early. So that's going to get him out of whack, and it's going to cause Skull Shot to smack Axel. Whoa, God, same skull. Here's Kiwi up the inside. Nice check up Kiwi. Alright, that's a little bit of track cut, but since he's avoiding contact, I'm not going to ping him for that. Alright, so the spin, the first spin that was on Extreme actually happened behind Skull Shot, and we can see it is the 86 car. Let me see who that is real quick in photo mode. This is why I wanted you guys to put your names on the rear bumper to use what I have to do. This is Ace Captain, the new guy. So I think he just didn't expect top to be going that slowly and just hit him with his Let's see. Yep. Oh yeah, top was really slow there. Probably avoided Kiwi, and he gets tagged. Now that incident in itself is not caution worthy because only one car spawned. Alright? Let's look ahead. Now we see Will get really sideways, and he spins off. Now that's only one car. Is he gonna hit Skull? Yes. Now in the future, Will should probably have braked there. Oh god, yep. So it is Will. And back to hit each other. So let's look again. How? And that's the caution. Now I'm gonna go back to my point of view, because I'm also starting at the back, right near this whole thing. So let's see what happens. So we have Garuda in the red car. We have this is Garuda. We have Beck here, C-Tom, DJ, Top, and Ace Captain right here. So this is after Top's spin. Ace, rejoin was not good. I hit Garuda because he was coming in front of me on the curb, and I got some Garuda miners just on the left. So tag. Save it. Yeah, he's fine. So now you can look up ahead a little bit. You see that white car, that pink car back, gets him out of the way. Beck smashes into him. And now let me check my telemetry. So you can see I'm still on the throttle here. There's just no reaction over there. So going, oh god, dead. Except the one where he's useless because you can clearly hear that I'm not on the throttle all the time here. And it's showing me being on the throttle. Indicator. So the real caution is the collision between Beck and Will, and then me barreling really. I got hit dead out of this office. So I'm inclined to believe this is just a racing incident, but let's see how that can be. And I know that I'm spending a really long time on this, but I think it's important to fully explain what's happening. So let's change to Will, because he seems to be in the middle of this by virtue of getting spun. And we can talk about what happened. So he's coming super wide out here on the rumble strip. He just got loose. Okay. Yeah, so that's totally just a racing incident. He got loose. Beck probably didn't even see it until it was too late because the car in front. Yep. Poof. So really the only thing you can record on there is just a little more practice, maybe just applying brakes differently. That's just an unfortunate racing incident. Does car brake here? Did he, So then what you're meant to do is when the leader gets to the pit entrance, you should slow down to 45-ish. Remember, you're still racing the pits as it's left. And now let's back up and see who got shoved off into oblivion there. Looks like I have to go about 4 cars back. I think it was Grump. Oh, I went a little too far. I think it was Advocacy then. Yep, it was Advocacy. Now let's illustrate what happens here. This is well in front of the original car. Did nothing with it. So you've got a few cars in front of them. Holding the trigger to go slower here. Turn on the telemetry. And we see Av and his teammate Bacon. And they're braking early. That's fine. Now Av, he just overcooks it. Avoids Bacon. Turns in too late. And that's all she wrote. This is a very, very common way to crash here, and it's really easy to recover from because the wall doesn't want to slow you down that much. And if you rejoin properly, yep, you're supposed to stay off to the side. That's it. So he rotates the position. Leave 77 back to shut up. And that's essentially see if there's any other Twitch clips from that first lap, because I'm reasonably sure that there should be. So let's take a look. Minimize everything that's not relevant here. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Minimize, minimize, minimize. Okay, your C time. Yeah, okay, he didn't catch anything really. So the only clips for restart procedure come from Beck and from the replay. So I want to show you an example of what not to do under a caution procedure. So at this point, the procedure is the field should be totally slowed down and not firing position. Give up spot. Now on the back of my car, there's a line on the length of it, and the line really feels funny. So I want to caution you're supposed to proceed at the designated speed from the race post, which I believe was like 40 or 45, depending on what I said at the given time. And you're meant to not hit the car in front of you. Okay? So let's see what Beck does here. Keep your eyes on that car. Doesn't actually show or get the audio, so let's watch his clip. Bump. Bump. Essentially, he's just bumping you around. Don't do that because it's just irritating, and he knew exactly what he was doing. He's just trying to be annoying. So that established. There's also the risk of the physics engine throwing, like, tossing one up to the tire, and that's only going to slip the tire. So now the other instruction the field is given is that the restarts will happen after this corner, which is called bottleneck, also referred to as O'Reilly. Massive sponsorships on there. Once it's out, you're allowed to go green. Now I want to watch this restart from Beck's point of view because he did a pretty good job of the restart. Now let's watch Beck's telemetry and see what the revs show. Garuda now. You see DJ's ahead, you see Ace on the left. That's the 86 on the left, the 10 and the 24 on the inside. Turn off telemetry. Now let's see what happens here. Okay. This is a heavy braking zone. You can get a really good pass if you go on the inside, which is what I'm trying to do. So I'm on his inside, Beck is squeezing, Garuda's getting squeezed on all ends, and poof! Goodbye, dark side. So let's switch to me now for a little bit of a different perspective on this incident. So the tire wall really throws it. So you can see I'm just getting really squeezed here, and don't actually hit lots of it. Straighten it back up. And so there's no really fault in that clip. It's just unfortunate. So let's skip ahead a little bit. Now the rule that I also said was at least a full lap of cautions, so restart a lap and caution. So any sort of incident that happened between the caution being called and that lap, it's just no action in terms of a caution. You can still get penalties, but it's not going to interrupt the race. Basically. So let's watch back race. So cresting the hill is always fun at this track. You can see there's just tires moving. And a big crash. Oh, man. Gotta slow down. So the whole field basically, you can see, there's me, the orange car. Alright. Now I want to see what happened there, so I'm going to switch to Bacon because he really got it there. I think I went a little too far. There he is. Alright, he's totally sideways at this point. So this is probably one of the biggest crashes that we've had, and it's a little bit crazy. So let's take a look at what happens. So here's Bacon, he's got a little wide behind. Got the 69, who's 4 wheels off. Oh! No. That's all on the 69 for corner cutting. So let's see who that was and why he did that. So that's Haters Gonna Hate, and I'm not sure if he cut or if he just went wide. So we're on board with Bacon. We have Haters Gonna Hate in front in the white car, and we have Burnout Forza in the green car, the 156 on the left side of your screen. So let's see what's going on here. Nothing wrong there, he's just a little nudge. Now why is he doing that? So Haters Gonna Hate. In this position, you can see he's got a little nudge. This is really easy to recover. You just lift off, brake a little bit, and recover it. So he's recovered it. And we can see he deliberately is now going to turn in early. Not really sure whether he's trying to avoid Bacon or if he's just trying to get an advantage, and he just spears him. So that's going to end up resulting in a penalty for Haters for 1, track cutting, and 2, he just caused a big pileup and, doesn't spot back. Oh god, it's just chaos back there. Speed obviously. So let's take a look for somebody who's behind all this. And I think the best way to do that initially at least would probably be let's see. I want to say Skull Shot. This guy's having no luck. So here he sees Bacon sideways. He's going to check up. No, he can't check up enough. So he's sideways now. He's going to get barreled into by Purple Black. Skull Shot's going to get away mostly. Get a little off track. Straight go. And wait. That's unfortunate. The question is who tagged him? I believe it was Wadsy. So let's see. Oh no, he's on the totally opposite side of the track. So no, okay, so he just gets tagged again. Alright. The black car of Skull Shot gets tagged by the 19 of Bacon in the center of your screen. Top. Evasive action is taken. That's allowed. Ooh, wow. See Tom had to check up. It's hit by Garuda. This is just a big mess. Ace Captain doesn't lift enough. Hits Garuda. So let's see. The 86. He should be on the brakes here. He didn't slow down. That's a warning for reckless driving. Oh my goodness. Guys, come on. And here's me. Now, I got a view of this whole thing happening in front of me because I was already a ways back because of that little loop-de-loop. So let's see what's going on. And I'm just going to cut around all this. There's a huge opening there. Take it. He gets it straightened out. Brakes. Wide entry. Totally. Could have slowed down a little bit more, but so yeah, that was just really nice. So remember I was coming back. let's see what happens here. I'm pretty sure Beck actually has got a clip of this. So let's take a look. Yep, there it is. Lap 3 end, massive run on Kiwi. That's it. So here it is. See, he's trying to get Wadzi and Kiwi Chris. Here's Wadzi, here's Kiwi, here's Beck. He's trying to basically go for that white thing. And there it is. Wadzi runs deep, Kiwi tries to cut back, and nope, he takes out Beck and Wadzi. Beck gets away mostly okay, Wadzi, not really. So now let's go back to this and watch it again. So here we see Kiwi Chris on the outside. I'm going to switch to Kiwi. And he's going to try a cutback. So you see he's let them go. He's going to turn in hard now. And if he stuck this would have been a great move for Kiwi. And he's just going to not get enough turn. And he's just going to take it. Boom. So there's no track cut. He doesn't hit anyone initially. He just sort of fails to make the turn. So yeah, he's just not going to be steering it. So considering that there was no cut, it could have worked. I'm going to give him 2 second one for just totally missing like the actual maneuver of the cutback, and another for his unsafe return. So let's look at that unsafe return again. Turn telemetry off. Here's Wadzi in the Beck car and Beck in the Beck car. Kiwi's going to hit the wall, Beck's going to go away, Wadzi's going to turn. The prudent thing to do there, you can hit the brakes and not move backwards. There's still cars coming around this corner at a good rate speed. Unfortunately, Kiwi's going to reverse onto the racing line, stop, and then accelerate again, and jump right on the racing line. So that's actually going to be a penalty for the rejoin. How many things went wrong there. There's nothing wrong with trying to get back on the track, but there is a problem with reversing into a racing line. And all these guys that here should be able to freely come out to the wall, and you can see they can't really do that. So that was not a good job. It's almost 3 this week is already half hour long. Okay. Let me skip ahead. Here's DJ. Beck's thing, because I know he had a lot of clips. Help me out here. Okay, yep. So this is one of the caution laps, lap 4. So here's the description: called bottleneck for a reason. Tire barriers can go die in a hole. Playing too much single player. Oh Jesus. So this tells me Beck was in the crash. So let's watch Beck. See me. There's a lot of really close racing. So let's investigate that after Beck's incident. So you see top doesn't have really anywhere to go since there's so much cut as there's no more track left to get squeezed. Really slow. Let's see if we're probably joining this. Oh god, that's pushing it. Or most wanted. The blue car on the left is most wanted. What you should have done there, most wanted, is ride the current and just rejoin it off to the far side of the track over here, so you're not influencing this fight that you crashed in front of. So you can see there's a lot of cars in here. And Beck's going to tap haters. Lift off. The top's going to get spun. And tire wall. Okay. Top drift. And he's going to get tagged again. And Beck died. Boom. Oh, wow. That's a crash. So let's watch that in full speed and slow down. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Now I want to to see if the replay camera captured it, because that would be really cool if it did. So let's see. Predict it. Oh, it did. Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa. Dead. So let's go back to the game cameras and see what happened there. So, there we go, far chase. So haters, tags top. Beck is just squeezed. What's behind him? We have 86 of Ace Captain, most wanted, and decent job slowing down. And Corey tags him. This is just the replay being funny. So the caution is actually Beck and Corey crashing, not Beck crashing by himself. So Corey didn't really do anything wrong there. He just got caught up in the whole "there's a lot of cars in front of me" thing. So let's go to Corey and see what happens from his point of view. I just want to re-emphasize. Wow, that's a lot of memes, son. Good God. Okay, so Corey can see the stuff going south. Oh, it's not quite right. And that's the caution. So that's just a racing incident. Oh God. Even more things happening behind. What is going on with this race? Going back to Garuda, because he can see the whole thing. So I'm just going to give a warning to most wanted for his unsafe rejoin. Everyone else, they're not doing anything wrong. So let's see Garuda. So they're going to come up on Corey and Beck slow. So, oh God, Beck, no. So he's going to drive right onto the apex after his rejoin. So that's another unsafe rejoin for Beck. And that's going to cause an accident. Yep, there it is. So now Garuda's going to get hit, he's going to tire wall, and he's going to bounce off it. So see if he doesn't drive right back on, like skull shot goes by, and a textbook rejoin. Good job. And there, she drives back on. So Beck actually caused 2 separate crashes there. So in light of that, warning for the first one, and then let's see. So he's slow here. He's trying to get the car back together. Yep, that's good. Spin's good. Catch. So he doesn't like driving pitches in there. He just drives right back in. So that's going to be a penalty for Beck for avoidable collision from an unsafe rejoin resulting in the crash of another person. The penalty itself will be TBD, but that's just sloppy driving, and you should know better than that. And I believe Beck actually penalized himself in his own words to get there. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars back. So in light of that, I don't think it's a severe penalty, but that's like the third time. So you can only say my bad certain times. You still like you just gotta be careful. Let's see if there were any other notable highlights. Lap 5. Okay, so Beck seems like he was really in the thick of it a lot, which is kind of fun because you know. You also don't want to die. Skip ahead using the skip forward function. He's like some extra that's great. Chris will feature in this video. So we got damn it. That's really clever. let's see what happened here. This is gonna make a beautiful photo. Oh yes. That's just Miata IRL. Good God, guys. Okay. I don't even know if I can get this whole thing in one shot. It's like the freaking Last Supper of crashes. Just everyone's in it. Just massive death everywhere. Gotta save that photo. Title relevant. Alright, so big crash here. So Kiwi Chris didn't actually cause that crash at all. He was just a passenger. He's like, oh God, what do I do? And that answer is to try to... Oh, God, Kiwi. And no, he's made it. He almost made it. And that was after a restart, so no cautions. Now, let's see what the hell actually happened there. And where was DJ in all of this? Was he behind or was he in front? He was behind. Okay, so I gotta go up farther. So let's try to watch it from the point of view of Bacon. Nope, he's getting mounted at this point. God, who wasn't in this crash? Who caused this? How does this happen? Alright. Alright, I think I've got it. Okay, so this is my point of view. So let's watch it again. Go to reduce speed here. The replay speed. Carlin brakes. I'm going to try to avoid axle DJ. Successfully DJ. Axle gets away. Hard. And axle just got loose. Nope. I see what happened. So axle gets loosed. And I'm going to check up a little more than that. 69 car, Haters, is going to try to avoid that. He gets tackled behind at 77. I get sideways. That tags DJ. DJ sideways. Okay, there from Haters again. Wall. Block the track. And it's all down. So the one who started that, Haters, gets away with it. And everyone else just piles in because line corner. When you're coming up on a crash like that, you need to use the brakes. You need to avoid what's happening in front of you. So Haters here is just kind of like Moses part of the Red Sea. So he's coming in. What's happening? 77. It's not malicious. It's just a close racing. That's going to start. So no fault in 77. No fault in 69. That's just racing. Now what happens behind that? That might be a different story. So we see the 86 car, he's going to take some evasive action. He's going to skirt around everything. Most wanted, he's going to try to do that. He's going to get in front of him. It's not his fault. That's Corey. Let's go to Corey's point of view. He's got a good face full of this crash. Oh, nope. He almost made it through. At this point in time, he has every reason to expect the 77 to stay on the left, 24 to stay where I am, and DJ to spin out of his way. 77 gets bounced off my bumper, Corey gets tagged, and he's gone. Wadsy wasn't expecting that to happen, so he barrels in. Now, everyone behind them should definitely have seen what's happening at this point. And we can see Beck start to take evasive action, because he can see this happening in front of him. He's going to turn harder right, and he just runs out of track, because if he turns even harder right, he will spin most wanted, but if he just hits the brakes, he might not spin as much. And that's what he does. Boom. Yep, so that goes back. And that may have been the biggest crash that I've ever seen. So in the future, that's just a racing incident. A big one, but it's just a racing incident. What needs to happen there is in that hairpin, if I can find myself again, you need to leave a tad more space if you're the person in the middle of the sandwich, which I know is hard to do, but that's essentially what needs to happen. And you can just see carnage. So again, let's see what happens here. I'm in the middle. See how I leave space here? I leave a little car with some space to get through. racing incident, no action. It's just a strong. You can see after I get spun, I actually. Now I can see top is going to get screwed here. So let's see what I do. You'd be tempted to just jump right, but there's cars there, so I go. Over. Kiwi and Gruta screwing up. So brakes. That's crazy. So the next thing was some of I think. Why is the cursor there? Mostly gotten straight up. See everything's down. There was no caution from that. Spatial awareness is the thing. Too much time on each individual thing, so let's skip ahead a little. Lap 6. Okay. Go back to Beck. Let's watch Beck's clip. Try to match up where it is. So if he dives in on Kiwi there, I'll know that's what this is. Yep. Okay. So this is the exact same spot that I'm at in the replay because we can tell by this camera angle here. So let's see what happens in the next clip. See if I can get scrap. Big old run coming through. Nice avoidance by Kiwi. And I think I can take it from the replay from here. Gets killed. So we see Kiwi Chris is going to try to force around the outside. He probably wouldn't be able to stick with the inside. He's going to mostly get around Bacon. He's going to turn right slightly. Why did he do that? Look at the steering component up here. Let's see what Kiwi does. Just light right, into Bacon, and he spins. So that's a racing incident. No. Beck dies. Boom. So Kiwi and Beck have crashed, and that would normally be a caution. Here's Haiti T. He had a nice Sunday drive here. So we definitely couldn't call a caution there. Now let's see if there were any other notable things. Lap 7. So the next lap was the caution. So I know exactly what this is. So I'm going to move back to Beck because he seems to get a face full of most of the cautions, unfortunately. And we're going to skip ahead to that incident. Continue. Skip. this for? Okay, I'm not far enough. So, this is again right after a restart. The field is just kind of getting. Yep. So on board deck, you see the left and right, you see left, more wide. Okay, so it's after comes up the I have many questions. Oh, you know what? That was when he quit. Okay. So that spun right into the crash. This is driving. Miss it? I guess I just missed it. That's irritating. Well, let's see the clip anyway. So, you know, this must have been right after a restart, so I'll skip right over it. So, Bacon, skill shot, wanted. Whoop, skill shot moves over, spins back, hits Bacon. Rates most wanted in the back. Okay, let's look at that again. So we see Bacon a little off track. Still 2 wheels on the curb though. Most wanted here, C-Tom, and Skull Shot. Skull he's just gonna move over and hit Bacon. So, and away he goes. So that's all in Skull Shot, because he didn't need to move there. So let's see again. Could have just looked a little, or just kept on his actual vector there. So here he is. If he just keeps going straight, he's right there. But he just chops on Bacon's nose, and away he goes. So I don't think that was malicious, so that's going to be a warning. Skull shot for causing a collision. Now. Oop, wrong video. There we go. We had eventually gotten to a decent run for racing. The field was all over the place. So remember how when I was like 21st 2 laps ago, I third, face down. tires. Skipping. Let's see why we were slowed down. Probably something. What caused that one? Does CT have it? No, he doesn't. Why did we slow down? I know there was a crash at some point. Way back here, maybe? What was his caution for? Nope. So there it is. It's back there. Okay, not well. Nope. Just did that. It's bacon. What happened? Did he call a caution for a single car incident? Let's take a look. Track. Just go straight to tire wall. What the hell? He didn't call a caution for that, did he? Well, that shouldn't have been a caution. If it was, it shouldn't have been. So I don't know what. But so we're just gonna move along. Everyone's speed's reduced. Hades is and then the final thing was the final restart. So let's see what the heck that was. I know 82 I may have actually gotten all the race. I know there was a little bit of incident now, so let's take a look at that. Off in the background and I see everyone dying. What happened? There's Kiwi. Oh my goodness. What the hell happened? Just a ping pong. Alright. So let's move up a few cars. Here is top. And let's see what happens here. So we have Grump in the 77, we have the Corey car, the track day car 97, and we have Skull Shot behind top. So let's see. Grump's gonna get loose. Corey. Really sideways. Corey's gonna get sideways. He's gonna ricochet back off Grump. Send him to the top. He's gonna send him back to Corey. Top. And Grump's in. And now we're just piles in. So that's a race concept. I almost feel bad watching these replays because it's just like everyone just dies and it's like watching freaking Russia. On the brakes, flip. Nice recovery. Not so much. Another unsafe. Think of why it's like the simplest thing. Alright. Now I know other so I can't actually show anything else from that particular race. So let's see what the final lap moo clip is all about. Yep, this is just where the replay ended. So we almost got a whole race on the replay. Wow, that's cool. So Beck's got a decent run, tries to slide a little. Beck's catches it. Oh! Oh! Oh my. That's a crash. So let's watch that again. Rub. He's just gonna get loose and he's gonna catch it, and he's still catching it. And then it's gonna bump. The second bump. What the hell? Cow. So nothing. Catch, save, bump. Now why does he come back across? Bump. Alright, I'm just gonna call out a racing incident. That looks like Forza physics. So that's why Beck's finishing vision was so bad in that race. Alright, well, it's now been about an hour, so I'm going to stop this video and make a separate one for race 2, because this is just too long for one video. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope I wasn't rambling too much. Yep, just let me know if you see anything you like or don't.